Life is immensely complicated, and for some, the tangled mess of complexity always results in hard times and misfortune. Whenever they take a step forward, the universe seems to push them 2 steps backwards. And no matter how hard they try, they never seem to get what they want in life. These people usually have similar characteristics, and they follow certain patterns. There are some other people on this planet where the exact opposite is true. It's like whatever they touch becomes gold. They achieve success without really seeming like they try as hard as the rest of the world. These people also share common traits with each other. In this video, I'll show you how to force life to go your way. First off, you must realize that fortune and misfortune for the vast majority of people is primarily caused by limitations imposed by the beliefs within their own mind. Those who seem to always get the short end of the stick are people who look back at their lives and see their entire life was that way. So they never think they can ever amount or even deserve anything better. These people will sabotage fantastic situations and opportunities because of this belief. Let's take relationships for example. Sometimes people with traumatic past will become anxious because a relationship is going too well. To this person, sustainability and stability is foreign and scary. Their minds will try to rationalize this fear by imagining problems or exaggerating small situations, causing the exact thing that they didn't want. A person like this has become comfortable with misery and feelings of lack, so when abundance appears, they desperately attempt to return to that which is familiar. This goes for jobs, business opportunities, and all other aspects of life. If you're unsure if this is true for you, here are some questions to ask yourself. Have you achieved success in any form in the last 3 months? How often do you say the phrase, "I can't do that"? Do you see kindness as suspicious behavior? Do you actively avoid thinking about your future? Are you scared to mention your goals to your friends and family? Do you hate your job but have no plan to leave? Have you worked on your goals at all in the past month? Based on your answer to these questions, you may be uncomfortable with the idea of things going too well. This is a deep-seated and often generational issue because often these people were given these mindsets from unsupportive parents who taught you that your potential is locked within a finite box. Everything outside that box is taught to be off limits, and failure to do this is taught to bring you only pain and suffering. To break free, you must realize that your potential is limitless. And like most people on this planet, you must realize that your unsupportive environment is completely and utterly wrong about you. If their life isn't going well, it's because they made poor choices. But if you make the correct choices, you can reach farther than they could ever imagine. You must also expel the fallacy that lack of failure equals success. Too often, people who are in a perpetual cycle of misfortune believe that as long as they aren't failing, they are succeeding. Now, this is somewhat counterintuitive, but this is completely wrong. This mentality will keep you in a place called a local maximum, a place where you have reached the greatest levels of success in your current environment, and it's no longer possible to achieve any more without failing. Think of it like you're standing on a small hill, and your goal is to reach the highest ground possible. You may be locally on the high ground, but in the distance there is a humongous mountain. The only way to reach the highest ground on that mountain is to first descend off your small hill. If you're unsatisfied with your current position in life and no longer how hard you try to advance is simply impossible, you need to embrace the idea that you are at a local maximum. To reach higher ground, you may first need to give up on the minor amounts of success that's holding you back. This can be a job, relationship with a family member, friend, or partner, or even just your mindset and your values. Life during this time, after giving those up, may become more difficult. But if you've chosen the correct direction, a massive mountain should be in your path. And as you start to approach the base of the mountain, you will find that progress is more frequent and more significant. It will seem like every other week you are having massive breakthroughs and goals will be reached effortlessly. You are now on the path where everything in life seems to go your way. This is the path where the extremely lucky and successful live. Hopefully, I'll see you on this path. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.